I didn't.
Okay. Can you hear the woman?
I can't hear the woman. No.
Good. I've basically I sent her to a different dimension.
Okay, good.
I exercised your Skype for you. Good. Now pop the video on, because otherwise, when I record on the phone, you just get this of my face, and nobody needs to see that much, Luke. So you just need another person, and then it puts us nicely side by side. So just show me.
Are you doing this? Are you doing this with everybody, having them put their video on?
If it's been forwarded to people in the group, yeah, because otherwise you get this.
Oh,
you might notice.
The ones that I've been getting are all like this.
Turn your damn camera on and hush. Go.
All right, hold on. How do I?
Lovely, 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 lovely.
Can you see me okay?
I can. You look beautiful. You shouldn't have self-focus on, and then I can see your lovely beams, but never mind. Right, so off you go. So say for me, it took us 2 minutes to resolve the problem. It took us 2 minutes to resolve the problem. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Just do it.
Ça nous a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre le problème.
Résoudre.
Résoudre.
Or régler. Okay. Il nous a fallu. When you are, I've told you this before.
Right.
Your mouth, hang on, your mouth remembers C and F with ça fait. That's great with ça fait. But if you're using falloir, il a fallu, il m'a fallu, or il nous a fallu 2 minutes pour régler ou pour résoudre le problème. Pour résoudre le problème. Go on.
Pour résoudre le problème.
Résoudre with the D.
Résoudre le problème.
Good. Résolution comes from résoudre. Okay, lovely. 1 second. I'm sending you that as a verb because people always freak the fuck out with that verb. 1 second.
Oh yeah, you can see my beams.
What did you say?
I said you can see my beams.
I can. Look at the verb I've sent you on WhatsApp. Okay.
Okay. Hold on.
You'll notice that the résolvant kicks in on the new form. But up until then, the verb is résoudre, which is a soft, hard verb. So résout, 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 résolvant, résolver, résolve. But the problem is it's not a verb which is commonly used in the present tense. Because half the time you say, I have resolved this shit. Yeah, or I'm going to resolve this shit. It's just not generally a verb that you stick in the present tense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, unless you say I'm resolving the issue.
It's just not something you know say all the time. In problème résolu. We just say problème résolu. Good, lovely. Come back on camera so I can see you.
Oh, okay. There I am.
Lovely. Off you go. So say for me, it took me 2 minutes to resolve the problem.
Il m'a fallu 2 minutes à résoudre le problème.
No, pour résoudre le problème.
Résoudre le problème.
Soften your damn mouth. That was speaking in German. Oui, il m'a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre le problème. Be French. Oui, alors il m'a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre le problème. Look just the front. Put your lips forward. Don't be like, il m'a fallu. Don't talk. Don't talk. What you think of as speaking is English speaking. What you think of as basic mouth movement is not basic mouth movement. It's English mouth movement. So if you need to give it another verb, don't say it for me, French it for me. Let's give it another verb. Don't speak for me, French for me. Ouais, il m'a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre le problème. Go on.
Il m'a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre.
No, there's still too much T. If you were speaking English, you'd be going, ouais, il m'a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre le problème. If you were speaking English, it would be like, hello, Luke, my name is Sarah. Just say that for me like that. Hello, Luke, my name is Sarah.
Hello, Luke, my name is Sarah.
There you go. Now keep your damn mouth in that position. Ouais, il m'a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre le problème. And what's going to give you the clarity is the hon, not the teeth. Off you go. Ouais, il m'a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre le problème. Go on.
Oui, il m'a fallu 2 minutes pour résoudre le problème.
That's good. We can go even less. That's good. Lovely. I'm going to make something to eat. You're going to accompany me. I'm going to make something to eat. You're going to accompany me.
Je vais préparer quelque chose à manger.
Préparer. Is that the French? Are you speaking French to me or are you Englishing to me? Go on.
Je vais préparer quelque chose à manger.
That's so much better. Go even more. Je vais préparer quelque chose à manger. Soften it up.
Je vais préparer quelque chose à manger et tu vas venir avec moi.
Will you bloody stop reading? Give me the verb to come.
Venir.
Thank you, not venir. My camellias are starting to bud. Mes camellias commencent à bourgeonner. Mes camellias commencent à bourgeonner. Oh, pardon me, commencent à bourgeonner. Lovely. After finishing your class, I need to plant something in the garden. After finishing your class, I need to plant something in the garden.
Après avoir fini ton cours, je dois planter.
Planter, lovely, planter.
Planter quelque chose dans le jardin.
Lovely, au jardin, lovely. Okay. The colors I try to not select the colors my grandmother would have chosen. She's dead into like softy shit, and I like kind of brighter, boldy stuff. So say for me, I try to not select the colors my grandmother would have chosen.
J'essaie de ne pas.
Are you speaking French to me or are you speaking to me? French it to me. French it to me. Oui, alors j'essaie de sélectionner. Sorry, j'essaie de ne pas sélectionner les couleurs que ma grand-mère aurait choisies. French it to me. You go. J'essaie de. Don't speak it to me. French it to me. Back you go.
J'essaie de ne pas sélectionner.
Good. So look at Lukey. Look at Lukey. So look at Lukey. Remember that you can pause on a vowel. Hang out on a vowel. Oui, alors j'essaie de ne pas. J'essaie de ne pas. J'essaie de ne pas. Sorry, I apologize. Hand wash is being a bit difficult. One sec. Is that not okay? There we go.
Are you you're at your country?
Yes,
right?
That's right. Well, that sounds dead grand for a 2-bedroom bungalow, but yeah. So yes. So say for me, yeah. I try to not select the colors that my grandma would have chosen. Go.
J'essaie.
No, we've been over this before. J'essaie, not je sais. Je sais is I know. We've got j'essaie de ne pas sélectionner. J'essaie de ne pas sélectionner.
J'essaie de ne pas sélectionner les couleurs que mon grand-mère.
She's a woman, que ma grand-mère.
Que ma grand-mère aurait choisi.
Good. This sounds ridiculous, but they've changed the shape of the bottle for the Aveeno Calm and Restore serum, and I'm really peed off because I used to love the shape of the old one. Ça paraît ridicule, mais ils ont changé la forme du flacon du sérum Aveeno Calm and Restore, and I love the shape of the old one. Alors j'ai beaucoup aimé la forme, de l'ancienne, quoi. Good. So say for me, I'm going to heat up some soup so that I've got something for lunch. I'm going to heat up some soup so I've got something for lunch.
Je fais chauffeur pour.
Nobody's chauffeuring. Will you stop reading? Stop reading chauffeur. There's no chauffeur. Je vais.
Chauffer.
Thank you. You're bloody visualizing the ER. Carry on.
Je vais chauffer un pot de soupe.
No, there's no such bloody verb as chauffeur. Chauffeur.
Chauffer.
You're closing the roof of your mouth down. Chauffeur. No, je vais chauffer.
Chauffer.
Yeah, there's no A yet. Go.
Je vais chauffer un pot de soupe dans.
Pause. Spell soup. Spell soup.
S-O-U-P.
Say soup.
Soup.
Thank you. Back we go. Je vais chauffer.
Je vais chauffer un pot de soupe. Donc, j'ai quelque chose pour déjeuner.
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 Sorry, I had a hat on. I look like Adolf Hitler. So, je vais chauffer de la soupe ou un peu de soupe pour que j'ai quelque chose ou pour avoir quelque chose à déjeuner. Pour mon déjeuner. Yeah. I'm trying to eat more soups. Last night, I ate a lot of dark chocolate. I'm trying to eat more soups. Last night, I ate a lot of dark chocolate.
J'essaie de manger plus de soupe. Hier soir, j'ai mangé beaucoup de chocolat noir.
Good. Go again, soft mouth. Oui, alors j'essaie de manger plus de soupe. Hier soir, j'ai mangé beaucoup de chocolat noir.
J'essaie de manger plus de soupe. Hier soir, j'ai mangé beaucoup de chocolat noir.
Good. Boots have their own version of the product I like from CeraVe, or CeraVe as some people say it. Boots have their own version of the product I like from CeraVe. Let's see if it's any good. Because Boots is American owned now, which is why all the products have gone stupid expensive. Yeah, so Boots have their own version of the product I like from CeraVe. Let's see if it's any good.
Yep. Boots a sa propre version du produit que j'aime de... Is it Aveeno or Avene? Aveeno?
Linguists, listen. CeraVe. Yeah?
Sorry. Okay. Boots a sa propre version...
Pause. Are you speaking to me or are you Frenching to me? Boots has sa propre version. My mouth is not in any way smarter than your mouth. If there were any muscular advantage to my mouth, that would have been destroyed with ciprofloxacin. Let's be frank. There's no clever muscle in my mouth that your mouth does not possess. Not at all. There's no particular dental difference. There's no particular... I mean, fine, I have that English thing, which is not as common in American dentistry, where if we want straight teeth, we often do an extraction here and here. So we get straight teeth in England, but we often end up with ever so slightly smaller mouths. Whereas what is now fashionable is just to whack kids with braces. Whereas back in the day, they were like, if you just take a tooth out on either side, you can tell I'm local, I'm not saying tooth. If you take a tooth out on either side, you don't even need the whole brace thing. They will just naturally line up. But now they've realized that you end up having like a slightly... So my biological mouth should have gone to about here and about here, but I'm 2 teeth down compared to you because there's 2 extractions done. And that used to be what they used to do so that you got a straight smile. But nowadays they do the longer thing, which is to go in with the braces. So my mouth is actually quite small. People go, oh, Luke's got a big mouth. No, like when I smile, my cheekbones go up, but I don't actually physically have the biggest mouth cavity compared to other people because of this tooth thing. So yeah, but that's the only possible thing I can think of. Sometimes if people are like a black and they've got really advantageous lips, the only physical difference is a tendency to catch P and B, and that's a physical thing. Like if somebody's got really gorgeous full lower lips, they will catch a plosive of P and B. If somebody's got a slight bit of teeth issue where they send saliva over the molars, you have to be mindful of that. Some people call it a like rather than a lisp, they call it a cusp because they do this. So that ever so slightly, there are a couple of things in speaking and language which are to do with your teeth or your dentition, the formation of your teeth. You've not got any of those issues. Yeah, you've not got any of those issues whatsoever. So in other words,
you know what you need to do, Luke? You need to look in the mirror because your hair looks like you have horns, like devil's horns.
I know, that's what I'm liking.
Like you have devil's horns. This is really funny.
Thank you for listening to the point I'm making. All right, off you go. So let's say to me, Luke says that there's no obstacle. I should be able to speak French like him. Luke says there's no obstacle. I should be able to speak French like him.
Luc dit qu'il n'y a
Just because you said a que, we don't need to go into the subjunctive. Luc dit qu'il n'y a pas. Just because it's a que. Luc dit qu'il n'y a pas. Off you go. Luke says there's no obstacle.
Luc dit qu'il y a comme...
There's no obstacle. How do we say there's no obstacle? Damn, this is good, Sue. Luke says that there's no obstacle. Pardon me talking, Anita.
Luc dit qu'il n'y ait pas...
Why are we going to the subjunctive? Qu'il n'y ait? No. There's no subjunctive here. Second there is.
Qu'il n'y a...
That's it, yeah.
Qu'il n'y a pas un obstacle.
No. What do we do with a negative sentence? Say for me, I don't have any friends.
Je n'ai pas d'amis.
Say for me, there's no obstacle.
Il n'y a d'obstacle.
Where's the pas gone?
Il n'y a pas d'obstacle. Il n'y a pas
Read for me, and it's rare I say that. Read for me the word obstacle in French.
Obstacle.
Spell it for me, the word obstacle, please.
Obstacle. Obstacle.
Stand still. What is the name of the city you live in when you are in France?
Paris.
Good. How did we pronounce the vowel A?
Paris.
Would you now look at the word obstacle?
Obstacle.
How did you just pronounce the fucking A?
Obstacle.
Thank you. One more time. Pronounce the word A. Pronounce the letter A for me. Pronounce the letter A for me one more time in French. Again.
Obstacle.
Thank you. There we go. Now do it for me without looking like you're having a small stroke. And keep your eyes on me.
Luc dit qu'il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
What's there is? How do you say there is?
Il y a.
Is that not the letter A as well?
Yes.
Luc dit qu'il n'y a,
Il n'y a d'obstacle.
Il n'y a pas d'obstacle. Il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
Il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
No, Luc dit qu'il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
Luc dit qu'il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
No, but Sarah, you're going qu'il n'y a. You're making your A bland. Don't go Right. Say for me, tu as. Say tu as.
Tu as.
Now say je. Damn, I can't think of one that will be. Right, say je m'appelle. Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle.
You're not saying je m'appelle, you're saying je m'a. Different vowels. So don't make a sound like Do you know why? Because it's not the same vowel. So, obviously, ça fait me, il n'y a pas d'obstacle. Pas un obstacle. Il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
Il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
Sing through. Il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
Il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
But you see how you're going, obstacle. It's obstacle. Right.
Obstacle.
Just have a mobile. Look at me. Have a mobile larynx. Obstacle. Wow. Do me the Scooby-Doo. Wow.
Obstacle. Il n'y a pas
No, Sarah, you stop it. Sarah, slide into the next word. Don't start the next word or the next vowel. Slide into it. Il n'y a pas d'obstacle. Slide into the next vowel.
Il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
That's it. Slide more. Smaller mouth, smaller teeth. Slide into the next vowel.
Il n'y a pas d'obstacle.
And you are going back to this kind of Anglo-Saxon, I must start everything with a consonant thing. Right. Good. Oh, that's Debbie's creatine I've got to give her. Or creatine, as some people say. Lovely. I tried it. It didn't work for me. Lovely. My friend, the doctor, says that everybody over 50 should take creatine. She says it's just really good for muscles. My friend, the doctor, says that everybody over 50 should take creatine.
Mon ami le docteur dit que toute personne.
You think in Spanish, like todas personas. Tout le monde.
Tout le monde.
Over the age of 80, over the age of 50.
Mon ami le docteur dit que tout le monde.
Keep sliding. So keep your mouth in the French position and keep sliding.
Tout le monde de plus de 50 ans devait prendre.
Is it all creatine? No. So de la créatine. Yeah, go on.
Devrait prendre de la créatine.
Did you say it for me or did you French it for me? French it for me. De la créatine. De la créatine.
De la créatine.
If you were doing like some TV documentary kind of thing, you were like, récemment, on a découvert que prendre des doses de créatine, like, fine, by all means use that voice. But if you just be like, yeah, you know, I do a bit of weightlifting, I take creatine. I don't. It doesn't work for my stomach at all. It makes me really unwell, which is a shame because it helps with a lot of ATP energy stuff that Cipro destroys. Like, it's really actually quite good for any post-Cipro style what do you call it, mitochondrial problem, but sadly it just doesn't work. It doesn't sit well with me.
Why does your doctor say that people over 50 should take it? I'm just curious.
Not my doctor, a friend of mine who's a doctor said, she said that it's just great for energy release, it's great for helping muscles, it's great, it just supports resistance work in the body. And she just thinks anybody over 50, when you start to get muscle weakening, should take it. She thinks women particularly should take it. She thinks it's fabulous. Yeah. She says it's just one of those supplements that she thinks everybody over 50 should take. Lovely. So say to me, I tried to take it, but it didn't work for me.
J'ai essayé de le prendre, mais
ça n'a pas marché pour moi.
Ça n'a pas marché.
Close your lips. Ça n'a pas marché pour moi.
Ça n'a pas marché pour moi.
Now, because I'm saying ça, I'm referring to the act of taking it. If I meant it didn't work for me, meaning the creatine, it would be elle n'a pas marché pour moi. Yeah, but it's much more common to go, oui, alors ça n'a pas marché pour moi. Close your mouth together. Notice, Sarah, ça n'a pas ma. We've got 4. Ça n'a pas ma. Yeah, ça n'a pas ma. Yeah, ça n'a pas marché pour moi. Ça n'a pas marché. It's like a line. Na. Ça n'a pas marché pour moi.
Ça n'a pas marché. Ça n'a pas marché pour moi.
No, what you did then was you entered an English. You stood up on stage in an assembly hall in an American school and read from the Bible. You opened your mouth more and started doing this. Go to French. Oui, alors ça n'a pas marché pour moi. Ça n'a pas marché. Keep it small, like a hummingbird's wing. Just say to me. There you go. Right. No, so ça n'a pas marché pour moi.
Ça n'a pas marché pour moi.
There you go. That was fucking brilliant. Every time you get too big, remind yourself the size is going to come from here, not from here. Go back to like tickling someone's feet, or like whatever. Go back to that and remind yourself how quickly and discreetly your palate can work, rather than dabba 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 da. It's not yabba dabba do. Yeah. Oui, alors ça n'a pas marché. Oui, alors malheureusement ça n'a pas marché. Malheureusement ça n'a pas marché pour moi. Yeah. That was good. That's fine. Don't think that you're going, hello, my name is Sarah. You're not, because French prohibits you from sounding that small because you're singing. Keep this shit small. Keep this bit big. Yeah, good. Lovely. At the end of your class, if you continue to improve, I will let you speak to Briar. At the end of your class, if you continue to improve, I will let you speak to Briar. Go
on. À la fin de ton cours.
Sarah, the reason I like you on camera is because I want you to stop doing this. Because I know when you're reading, because you're doing this, your eyes are going like this. You have a lovely face. Don't distort it. Yeah. Don't go like this.
Say reading like in my head when I'm going like this.
I know, but it's like Christ Almighty, and I'm not taking anything away. spitefully from anybody that's got sight issues, but you literally are presenting like somebody who's blind, who hasn't learned to master muscle direction if they're blind from birth. Why would you do that? Look at the person you're talking to.
I know. I don't know. I think like if I'm like looking, if I'm, it's like I'm thinking and I'm looking up like thinking while I'm talking. But I realize that in normal conversation, I can't be doing that. And
Pause. Listen, there's three things. Firstly, I totally get it. It's not always a visualization. It is where some people go to think. Phil does it. It's one of his cute things. He'll go to the front of the class and he'll go, oh, no, what am I doing? And he'll look up and he'll even drop his jaw slightly. And he does this sort of like Basil Brush sort of thing. And it's sweet. It's really sweet. Some people go the one way. Some people go the other way. There's various theories on like creation rather than memory versus lying versus genuine memory. There's all kind of theories around that. But so I used to say, when I wasn't as experienced a teacher, I used to say, don't do it because it'll look ugly in France. Now I go, don't do it because you won't do it naturally in France and you will have not gotten used to working without it. Because I used to be like, God, you're just going to have a load of people going to France going, but nobody does that because socially, you know, when speaking to people, rather than being in a lesson environment, that's dumb. It's also about where is the material coming from. It's sound. Sound is around us. Oui, alors je vais te parler en français. It needs to surround us and make sense. And if you're pseudo-translating as we go, people give me a hard time and go, you do so much translation with people. I'm like, how else do I need to know that? How else am I going to check that they know these ideas? How else am I going to check? But you can still feel it and live those words. I'm talking to you. Je suis en train de te parler. Alors, c'est mon amie. Elle est d'origine américaine. Alors, these words mean something to me as I'm talking to you. It's not c'est mon amie. Elle est d'origine américaine. Like, even if I think about the words like that, it goes to like really British sounding. All right. So keep your eyes on the person. Use sound. Yep. Okay, good. Look at my halo. If I stand like this, I look like an angel, an auréole, an angel. Good. So say for me, yes, I'm disgusting. Using the verb se servir de, okay? I made use of the saucepan, casserole, like a cup. Yes, I'm disgusting. I made use of the saucepan like a cup. Off you
go. Oui, je suis dégoûtante. Je me...
Yes. Yep.
Je me suis servi. I made use of la casserole.
Stay in it. Don't keep pulling out of it. Of the saucepan like a cup.
De la casserole comme une tasse.
Comme une tasse. Don't be Spanish.
Comme une tasse.
Good. Oui, alors, tu vois, je suis dégoûtant, non dégoûtante. Ouais, je suis dégoûtant. Ouais, je me suis servi de la casserole comme une tasse. Lovely. I'm obsessed with recycling. I'm going to save. I'm determined. We will save our planet. I'm obsessed with recycling. I'm determined. We will save our planet.
Je suis obsessée.
Are you talking English or are you Frenching me? Ouais, je suis déterminé. Non, je suis obsédé. No, je suis I don't mind obsédé versus déterminé. That's fine. But keep your mouth in the correct position. Go, go, go.
Je suis obsédé.
No. Obsédé. If you put your mouth small, your brain will have to start listening to vowels because your memory, your haptic, there's a linguistics word, your haptic, your sensorial memory of words is what your cake hole is doing. That is your memory of a word. Skeleton. Yeah. Motherfucker. Like that's your memory of the word. And my memory of the word in French is fourchette. Ouais. Couteau. Ouo. So keep this small, ditch that memory because they're all going to feel the damn same. They're all going to feel the damn same here. They're going to be tiny, tiny, tiny. Your memory of the word is, whoa, where's that shit going? Where's the totem pole of vowels? Yeah, where's that going? Yeah. So say for me, casserole. Come on, find me the memory of that word, casserole.
Casserole.
Why are the fuses open? Who the hell's been playing with that? Pourquoi sont-ils ouverts les fusibles? It's a bit odd. Lovely. Good. So say for me, I've already chosen the bag for Pat's birthday present, but I haven't bought her present. But it matches the blind in her bathroom, le store. So I've already chosen the bag for Pat's birthday present, but I haven't chosen the present.
J'ai déjà choisi le sac pour le cadeau pour Pat, mais je ne lui ai pas acheté de
Son
cadeau.
cadeau, yeah? Ou j'ai pas acheté deux cadeaux. Negative. J'ai pas acheté deux cadeaux, yeah? Damn, which are the tins for my gluten-free biscuits for myself and which are the ones for other people? Yeah. I had some decaf, and where's that gone? Someone has been stealing from me. My mom uses this damn house like Marie Antoinette. You know, like Marie Antoinette, like had a little peasant's house, and she used to go and play in it.
Yeah.
My mom would do that shit. She'd be like, "Oh, I was at your house the other day having tea." I was like, "I don't mind because she can water the plants." And she comes out with really disgusting things like, "Your bathroom smells so nice," and I'm like, "Yeah, it's good products. You might want to try it." I don't mean like face products and stuff. I mean like cleaning shit.
Your mom doesn't clean her bathroom?
My mom is super clean, but she does still live in the middle of the countryside. So it's like she cleans stuff, but maybe not to the degree that I do. She's completely messy as well. She's like a complete hoarder. She's
well,
like,
you're a clean freak. You're like an obsessive cleaner. Like you're always washing your clothes and like cleaning.
No, dude, that's just because I do a lot of dance classes, so I need to wash those. I'm not like obsessed. Like I like how people smell. Like don't get me wrong, I like people who shower. But if like somebody's just in a dance class, or like Mr. P, and I'm like, give me a cuddle or something, like, and he smells nice when I say goodbye. Like I'm not an idiot like that, but I like to be clear. To save me, when I was at college in Paris, they told us that if we didn't wash between classes, we would be thrown out. We would be thrown out is a conditional and a passive with the causative, please, and the verb is expulser. I will say that again. A conditional with the causative with the verb expulser. So when I was at college in Paris, they told us that if we didn't wash between classes, we would be thrown out.
Quand j'étais à l'université.
There's no cond. Oh. And I'm talking about ballet school, so there's no l'université. So quand j'étais à l'école de danse is how we'd probably translate it, because au collège in French would read as like, junior high into kind of like, so yeah, so just say to me, quand j'étais à l'école de danse, off you go.
Quand j'étais à l'école de danse.
Is it j'étais or j'étais?
J'étais.
Good. Close your mouth now. Don't be interested in the face, because the face is doing this. Say to me, j'étais.
J'étais.
Where is the vibration? Just say j'étais.
J'étais, right here.
Now say j'étais and feel a different vibration.
J'étais.
Now take it back up. No, j'étais. Chest, face, face. J'étais. That's it. And for you, it's the same damn vibration. It's super simple. Get rid of the consonant. Just get rid of the consonant and go It's that damn simple. Off you go. Good. Don't let one drop. Don't go It's Yeah. That's it. That's it. Good. Lovely. Good. Yeah, so translate me. When I was at college, they told me, they said if we didn't wash between classes, we would be thrown out.
Quand j'étais à l'école.
Sarah, I've just corrected you on that. What is the word for when?
Quand j'étais.
No. What is the word for when?
Quand.
No, bitch, I've just told
Quand.
you. What is the word for when?
Quand.
Thank you. What is it not?
Quand.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist because number one, even if you were going to do the link, it'd be quand with a T. Yeah? Quand-il. And it would be a link. Quand-il. It would not be said. There's no such word as conned. Yeah, there is in English. They conned me. Yeah. But yeah, there's no such word as conned. It's quand. And if we did the link, quand il me prend danser. But yeah, it goes to quand. Not to be confused with quant à moi, like as for me, different word, Q-U-A-N-T, like Mary Quant. No. Yeah, so carry on. So quand j'étais à l'école de danse.
Quand j'étais à l'école de danse.
J'étais, no. J'étais.
Quand j'étais à l'école de danse.
Good. I have to just show you, by the way. Remind me to show you a fabric swatch in a minute. Carry on.
Ils ont dit que.
Yes, so they said lovely. Yeah, or ils disaient, because it's repetitively, they used to say often, yeah, that if we didn't wash between dance classes, we would be thrown out.
Si nous ne l'avions pas.
Good, lovely choice. So you went into the imperfect. That was a lovely choice. So si on se lavait pas, si nous ne l'avions pas, lovely.
Si nous ne l'avions pas entre le cours, nous serions.
I told you I wanted the causative passive, didn't I? I told you I wanted the causative passive. That's how I wanted it doing. Give me an example of the causative. Give me an example of the causative right now. What is the causative?
Like se faire couper le cheveu.
Yes, lovely. And what kind of causative did you just give me? You gave me the causative reflexive. Yeah, lovely. Which is one of the forms of the passive. We do not need causative to be reflexive all the damn time. Luc makes me work is causative. Luc me fait travailler. Yeah, Luc is doing the work in that situation, much like in our classes. So it doesn't have to be reflexive. Most people get super used to using se faire, but it doesn't have to be. But one of the forms of the passive, as you said, you can use the verb to be, not all the time, not with all verbs. As you know, you can use en and ILS. Yeah, you can do that.
So it would be nous nous sommes fait exploser.
We would be thrown out. Nous. Use en for me because it'd be easy for you to do. On se serait expulsé.
On se serait expulsé.
On se ferait. We've got to have the verb to do now.
On se ferait expulsé.
Lovely. Expulsé, yeah, to be thrown out.
Expulsé.
Yeah. Lovely. Okay, on se ferait expulsé. Lovely, go again.
Quand j'étais à l'école de danse, ils ont dit que si nous ne nous lavions pas entre les cours.
Don't go Spanish on me. Entre.
Entre le cours.
Entre les cours.
Entre les cours.
Good. That was a damn nice vowel. Les cours. Just say for me again. Entre. Bottom line, you need to slide between vowels without using too much mouth. Entre les cours.
Entre les cours.
Look how small my mouth is. Oui, alors quand j'étais à l'école de danse à Paris, ils nous disaient qu'effectivement que si on se lavait pas, si on se lavait pas entre les cours, qu'on se ferait expulser. It's not quand j'étais à l'école. It's not hi y'all quand j'étais à l'école de danse. No. That's actually, I will not commit to the atrocity of saying it, but that is halfway, as well as the nya twang, to doing a Quebecois voice, is there's a lot more mouth movement. Yeah, because you've just got that linguistic sharing with an English space, as much as they're loath to admit it. Yeah, so that's another reason why fuck me, it's not me that should be doing it. It should be covered by our little management group, but they really need to stay in the fences. I know damn well who'll end up doing it.
You're going to do it. You're going to stay in the fences.
Well, you know the history of this. Tu connais l'histoire. So to remind you, right, look at my mouth for all of this shit. I'm going to say the sentence and you're going to copy me. Okay? I think I've already told you about it. Je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé. Je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé.
Je pense que Je
Je
pense
pense
que
que, now look. If you're keeping your mouth in the Luke position rather than in the English position, you should listen to smaller positions. So do the tickle noise, just go. Good. Now remind your brain that facility. Now say for me, je t'en ai déjà parlé. Je t'en ai déjà parlé.
je t'en ai déjà parlé.
It's even more difficult at the moment because I need to shave a bit, so you can't even see top lip quite so clearly. So say for me, je t'en ai déjà parlé.
Je t'en ai déjà parlé.
Lovely. Wasn't that clever? So at the risk of sounding repetitive and boring, this shit doesn't just improve your accent, it improves your listening, doesn't it? Do you see what I mean? You're basically learning to listen amongst tuk, 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 rather than dag, 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 dag. Yeah. C'est ça, je pense que, oui, alors je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé. Je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé.
Je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé.
Lovely. You think that's big because you can hear ha he ha he ha. You think that's a big sentence. Oui, alors je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé. Ha he ha he ha. Oh, you can hear a lot of sort of singing going on. But look at my mouth again. Oui, alors je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé. There's no teeth. Yeah. Oui, alors je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé. Oh non, non. Si je me trompe pas, je pense que je t'en ai déjà parlé. There's no big teeth. All right, good. Great. Everybody used to pay, in fact, it used to be 120 and then they slashed it. So everybody used to pay £60 a month. Everybody used to pay £60 a month. Copy me. Tout le monde payait 60 balles le mois. Tout le monde payait 60 balles le mois.
Tout le monde paye 60 livres pour moi.
60 balles, no. You're translating rather than listening. No, fuck, I said livre. Tout le monde payait 60 balles le mois. Tout le monde payait 60 balles le mois.
Tout le monde paye 60 balles le mois.
Nice, le mois, okay? Or mensuel or whatever, okay? Or tous les mois, whatever. I started doing everybody's gardens here anyway. Alors moi, j'ai commencé à faire tous les jardins pour tout le monde. Moi, j'ai commencé à faire tous les jardins pour tout le monde. Moi, j'ai commencé à faire tous les jardins pour tout le monde.
J'ai commencé tout le jardin pour...
Listen en riant. Moi, j'ai commencé à faire tous les jardins. Moi, j'ai commencé à faire tous les jardins.
J'ai commencé à faire tout le jardin.
Come with me. Tous les jardins.
Tous les jardins.
À faire tous les jardins.
À faire tous les jardins.
Words, copy the line. À faire tous les jardins.
À faire tous les jardins.
Oh, great. Because of doing your class an hour early, I've now missed my sunshine and it's now fucking raining for me to pop my bulbs in. I hope you feel very responsible. J'espère que tu t'en veux grave. Copy me. J'espère que tu t'en veux grave.
J'espère que tu t'en veux.
J'espère que tu t'en veux grave.
J'espère que tu t'en veux grave.
Grave. So don't make sense of it. Just say j'espère que tu t'en veux grave.
J'espère que tu t'en veux grave.
Speaking English or you French English? Oui, alors j'espère que tu t'en veux grave.
J'espère que tu t'en veux grave.
Lovely. Now, I need to, while I'm talking to you, we're going to divide up our pills because I've got loads of different pills. I grabbed about 4. No, what am I doing? Let's see. We're going to divide them all.
Where's my doggy?
Well, when you get to I'm 43 minutes. When you get to your hour, you can go and do it. Right. So these are different. So we have. I forget which is which. It doesn't really matter as long as I take. So we've got the immunity ones. I bought Phil some of those the other day when he was coughing and spluttering and whatever. Oh shit, we've got the D-Manos, which is the one that keeps my bladder healthy, with stupid urethral thing. We've got the magnesium. They're the long ones. 1 second. Good job I vacuumed. There's the magnesium. We've got the hyaluronic acid, which is for my joints. There we go. There's magnesium, hyaluronic acid. Now these little bastards, they look similar. So these small ones are they're my good bacteria, because all autoimmune people need to have good bacteria in their stomach, otherwise our autoimmune goes to shit. That's the pink one, isn't it? So that goes with the D-Manos. That is a brown one, so that goes with the what's those? What are the brown ones? Shit, I forget what those ones are. What are those brown? What are those? Immunity, magnesium, hyaluronic acid. Oh, ashwagandha. That's right. So hyaluronic acid, magnesium, D-mannose, selenium, zinc, magnesium, whatever the immunity ones, ashwagandha, and the good bacteria. Okay, that's good. I can take one of each. Lovely, that's good. Right. So say for me, you can watch me swallow. you can watch me swallow. I forget. You can watch me swallow.
Tu peux me regarder
Avaler, like an avalanche,
avaler.
swallows you up in the Alps. So say tu peux me regarder avaler.
Tu peux me regarder avaler.
Having found a nice discreet lip and tooth, could you now give me a bit more sing-song? Oui, alors tu peux me regarder avaler.
Oui, tu peux me regarder avaler.
So don't be sloppy. Tu peux me, oui, alors, this is quite attractive on a woman. Oui, alors tu peux me regarder avaler.
Tu peux me regarder avaler.
Slide between them though. Tu peux me regarder. Ouais.
Tu peux me regarder avaler.
Good. I do so much to stay healthy. It's fucking insane. So for me, I used to take a load of pills before, but it was just to feel superhuman rather than just to feel normal. So for me, I used to take I don't mean pills as in drugs. I mean as in like, you know, vitamins and herbs and supplements. So for me, I used to take a load of pills before.
Je prenais un tas de pilules avant.
Pilule. Excuse me, will you stop reading? What is the word for before on sound?
Avant.
No, that's you reading.
Avant.
What do I always say to people when I catch them reading? By all means, read well. Yeah, there ain't no pronunciation of A-V-A-N-T, which is going to give you avant, because you don't pronounce the T. So off you go, Stephanie. Off you go. So go again for me.
Je prenais un tas de pilules avant.
No. But I'm super happy you remembered the vowel journey of EU, even if you didn't remember the consonant journey. That was nice. Good. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I have to be frank with you. I don't mind the patterned sofas, but curtains are going to go. There's cottage, and then there's like, whoa, that's quite a lot.
Was this was your grandmother's decor, right? You just haven't changed it?
No, some of my furniture's gone in it. So like the brown leather chair. So let's have a look. What's mine? A couple of the lamps are mine. Chinoiseries, half mine, half my grandma. We both like ceramics. A lot of my shit was Art Deco, blue and green glass, which is the artwork, any kind of painting or picture. Because as you know from the London place, you can always see pictures of the sea and shit. So a lot of my artwork is the seaside. So that all the pictures are mine. That chair was mine. Sofas were hers. What else is there? Chinoiserie was mine. One of the lamps was mine. The owls were her thing. My other grandma liked owls, but they don't bother me for the moment. But I'd probably, if it got knocked over, I wouldn't be devastated. But yeah, it's just as and when I kind of replace that.
Do you take the train there, or do you drive?
It depends. I seldom drive all the way up because it's just a waste of time. I would get the train and then hire a car from up here and stuff. What else is mine? Wardrobe's hers. Grandmother clock is hers. Lamp is mine. I like dark. My grandma and I had identical taste, though. We both loved super light walls and really dark furniture, whereas my mum loves everything in pine. My mum basically thinks she's in IKEA in like some fucking Scandinavian thing. My mum just loves pine, whereas I hate pine. I just think it feels like it feels like we're watching the Brady Bunch or Roseanne or something, you know. Anything blue or green is mine. Art Nouveau mirrors are my other grandma's, but I used to buy them for her. Like, do you know who Renee McIntosh is? Like the Art Nouveau stuff. That's my grandma's, but it's blue, so I kept it. Any plant pots of mine. The garden's really easy because what's mine is bright green. And I'll show you a picture that my grandmother used to have. Bless her, but I've kept it there because not in an arrogant way.
Oh, but that's your photo on your YouTube.
I know, it really means a lot to me that she so I bought her the frame, and as a joke I put this picture in it. I was like, hey bitch, you can have a picture of me. And she was like, I'm not going to put another person in it. I was like, dude, no, I'm not being so arrogant just to buy you a photograph of me. It's just because she collected picture frames, and this was like a really nice glass. And so I was like, no, dude, I'm not that angry. Look, towels are ready if you come. This is mine. This is Italian. What am I going to say? Lights.
This was your dad's mom, right?
No. Other mom.
Your mom, your mother.
Yeah. When she retired over here. Yeah, when she came and retired over here. Green shit. Nina bought me this.
Oh.
I have the cage on because I'm obviously not here all the time. This I feel really guilty about. My sister-in-law made this weird mirror thing for my grandmother, which weirdly, it's not really my thing, but it's really super useful when I shave in the bath. I like to sit, and when your face is warm, I like to shave. So I actually keep that, but that's kind of got to go. These are anything green and blue is my kind of color. With the beige. I load all the kitchenwares, mostly my stuff. Oh yeah, like we've got so much kitchenware stuff though. Like this is all mine. This is from my other grandmother actually. All the Highland stoneware stuff is like yeah. So and then oh yeah, I've got to show you my fabric swatch. So no offense to grandma, but no, we're not doing these curtains for long. So because all of my kitchen stuff is this kind of greeny, bluey grey colour. I actually, Pat found it for me because I found Pat's blind, and she's like, I will repay the favour. So there is actually just a plain beige blind, but whatever. So I'm getting like a curtain in the colours that absolutely, like if you look at this, if you look at the cup, and then you look at, I mean, that's a pretty good match, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, because I don't like too busy. I mean, if I was in London, I'd do it how I did shit before. Like I'd have a little baby grand piano. I'd have all theatre posters. It would just be like a really urban thing. But because this isn't, that's mine, the horse's picture. Yeah, so it's just because it's here, it's just a different vibe. And then this is just the junk room at the moment at the back. So my other thing is I love green and red Victoriana. So I've got one piece there at the moment, but this is just the room where at the moment, because I finished the spare bedroom, but this is just the room where everything comes to die. And what was I going to say?
Did you speak French with your grandmother?
Yes. And then what was I going to say? This is so anything red and greeny, whatever. Yeah, so this is going to be Sig's room as well, but Sig loves green, so there's going to be like a green Victorian or a red gentleman, like Sherlock Holmes' study, like that's and then there's all these kind of like really cool nifty books from the 50s that are in really cool colors. And then my friend Sally, because I told her that I like the green, it's called Gentleman's Scarlet, it's like the Victorian gentleman red, and then the kind of Victorian green, and she got me an Ian Fleming first edition James Bond. How fucking cool is that? To be like, you know. So yeah, so in other words, this one's going to be all red and green. Anyway, do me a couple more sentences. You've had a little tour. Yeah. So say for me, it's always weird when it's a combination of two people's things. It's always weird when it's a combination of two people's things.
All right. See, toujours bizarre quand c'est. Can you see me? I'm sorry, I have a call coming in.
No, that's fine. It's gone off. It'll come back in a minute. Keep going.
C'est toujours bizarre.
Are you banging unnecessarily?
C'est toujours bizarre quand
So take it back to the tickle. Take it back to the tickle. That's it. Now say to me, c'est toujours, c'est toujours.
C'est toujours.
That's it. Now don't go. C'est tout. Don't bang. C'est toujours. Okay.
C'est toujours bizarre quand c'est une combinaison
No,
de
combinaison.
de choses entre deux personnes.
Entre ou entre?
Entre deux personnes.
Good. One time, when I got diagnosed as being a celiac, quand je me suis fait diagnostiquer, and I stopped eating gluten, I never had another migraine for the rest of my life. But before then, I used to get so many migraines. The doctor one time said, I want you to try the Botox thing. And I went, what, for migraine? And she said, frontal muscles, which is where a lot of men get the migraine. Yeah, and it was really good. I didn't get migraine for 6 months, but it just looked super, super shiny.
So when you stopped eating gluten, you stopped getting migraines?
Yeah. Isn't that cray?
Was that your symptom, was migraines?
Was that my what, sorry?
Was that your symptom?
Of eating gluten?
Yes.
I didn't know it was from gluten, though, but I ate very little gluten. Tom set it off. Tom l'a déclenché. Because what happened was, I never super eaten loads of gluten. J'avais jamais trop mangé de gluten. I didn't know why. I just knew I felt a bit on bread and shit and beer. Alors, je savais jamais pourquoi, mais j'étais toujours un peu gonflé, like inflated. You can use gonflé like if you blow something up, like an inflatable in a swimming pool, a gonflable. But it can also mean someone who's a bit arrogant, il est un peu gonflé, like a bit inflated sense of self. Also, like my ex would be like, it's so funny, Luke can drink vodka and be fine, but if he drinks a beer, he'll be shit. So like, I always knew there was something not quite right. But also, but you don't tend to eat that many carbs when you're dancing anyway. Well, I didn't. So then when I when I started working with Tom and he started his chemotherapy protocol. Alors quand j'ai commencé à travailler avec Tom, il a commencé effectivement, tu vois, tous ces protocoles de chimiothérapie. He just wouldn't eat, which is quite common for kids in hospital. Alors il mangeait pas, c'est quand même très commun pour des gosses à l'hôpital. Because the smell of hospital makes you not want to eat. Alors effectivement, voilà, l'odeur de l'hôpital, tu vois, ça t'empêche de manger. And also chemo, as you know from people, changes like your sense of smell and taste. Alors effectivement, les chimiothérapies changent l'odorat. L'odorat is like the sense of smell. The olfactory capacity, l'odorat. And so I'd be like, I'll have half and you have half, baby. Alors moi je prends la moitié, toi tu prends le reste. And so I kind of was eating stodgy style, lasagna style, breaded stuff style shit morning, noon and night to get this kid to eat. Donc j'ai commencé à manger tout ce qui était pané, tout ce qui était avec des miettes, crumbs, tout ce qui était ouais, mais enrobé, like battered and stuff. And it was just like, and then I just started to feel really unwell. And it was at that point in time when I got Tom in the taxi after he'd been cured. C'était effectivement, on l'avait guéri et il était sur le point de prendre un taxi. And Vero was like, hey, by the way, take care of yourself now because you look like yellow. Elle a dit, prends bien soin de toi parce que t'es jaune. And I was like, what are you on about, dude? I cycle into the hospital every day. I go to the gym. I'm doing all my ballet. J'étais, même de quoi tu parles? Tu vois, j'arrive en vélo. Alors, je fais du muscu. Je fais de la danse classique. And she's like, Luke, you are literally as yellow as Bart Simpson. Tu es aussi jaune que Bart Simpson. And weirdly, after he left, après qu'il est parti, I started to sort of feel a bit weirdly. Alors, j'ai commencé à me sentir. And you know, this is a mom. It's like when you've got to be really strong for a kid, and then when you don't have them anymore, like you go to shit. Do you know what I mean? It's always the same. Like I always used to get ill at the end of a dance job or the end of like a show or the end of teaching stuff. Phil got sick like the last week, 2 weeks of teaching, and it's like it's always just this thing. So having cured Tom, my body went, and yeah, I just got really, really bad. So I blame Tom. And I did make this kind of cosmic deal with God. Alors, mais j'ai quand même fait un accord avec le bon Dieu. I was like, cure him. You can do what the fuck you want to me. I was like, do not let this baby die. I love this baby. J'ai dit, fais ce que tu veux faire, mais effectivement, que ce soit moi et pas lui. Like, seriously, like, just cure this kid. I cannot see this kid die. Take what you want from me. And I swear to fucking God, that's when the celiac thing happened, like properly, full on properly. Yeah, absolutely weirdly. Wow, the sun's suddenly come out. This is a nice photograph. This is my old horse, Alfie. Alors, je te montrerai une belle photo. C'est mon vieux cheval, Alfie. That's quite
a... Is that you on the horse?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, let's go and see Briar. So say to me, Luke, I'm looking forward to seeing the dog.
Luc, je suis ravi de...
No, j'ai hâte de voir.
Sorry, excuse me. J'ai hâte de voir le chien.
Good. I bought my grandma this frame. This is Oxford. We always used to go to Oxford loads. I used to go there as a kid loads for youth hostel stuff. And then when I used to go to London for ballet camps and things, the coach would always change Oxford. So this is my mum, my grandma, and myself freezing our tits off at some botanical garden thing and stuff like this.
Oh, wow.
God, I had so much collagen in those days. So say for me, I bought my grandmother this picture frame.
J'ai acheté ce
cadre.
Ce cadre pour ma grand-mère.
Good. I need to switch off the light.
Je dois entendre.
No. Éteindre.
Je dois éteindre.
Okay, the key, should you need it to get out in an emergency, stay here, is in my little gold bowl. This is where my hands are sick because it's slippery. Yeah, so éteindre.
Éteindre.
Good. I once filmed a video and I literally took the key from the hiding place outside my house and I walked from my village up to here and I stuck it on the internet. And I was in London and I just suddenly thought, holy shit, some random could watch this video and get into my house. So I literally had to change. I took the video off the internet straight away and then I changed where I hid the key. I was like, shit, Luke, that was really dumb. Good. So say for me, I'm going to plant a rose and we're going to tidy the garden. No, I'm going to show you the dog first. So I'm going to plant a rose and I'm going to tidy the garden. But first of all, I'm going to go and find Briar for you. I think Pat's granddaughter, Amy, was round, who I talked to on Facebook, but I think she's gone. She won't give a shit if she's there, is there?
Je vais planter une rose. Nous allons ranger le jardin.
This is nice voice work.
You know what I found with my French? If I lower my voice, I'm like, it works better.
But it's not because it's lower. It's because you're using your diaphragm. You can use your diaphragm and push higher. Get nice skies towards the west. Oh shit, I've got to drop the creatine round Debbie's. You can come with me very quickly. I know you've got to go before 3, so if you just hang with me for 5.
Well, it's 3:20, but who's counting?
Okay, give me 1 second. One second, I've got to take Debbie's creatine. That's a cool photograph. I was proud when I bought that.
never got back to me about my question about avec le recul.
Yes, it's the same going backwards etymology. Sorry, I didn't have chance. I was this is because my neighbour's bins were really ugly, and so I planted a rose garden so that when you look outside my front door, all of this is now covered in roses, which was quite smart. That's quite sneaky. That's not gone off, Mister. There, right. Just drop this round Debbie's. So these are the houses around the back. I don't think you've seen these. Ce sont les maisons derrière. Je pense pas que tu les aies vues. Subjunctive. Je pense pas que tu les aies vues. We had a 200-year oak tree come down earlier. It was really sad. See, there's some shit I need to clear up. Oh, she's in. Debbie's quality. I trimmed all of these trees recently. I do fucking everything. So they've got a view of fields, but we've got the Victorian garden wall. And my roses pop over this wall and taunt them like, ha ha, ha ha.
Mm-hmm.
These are Debbie's maples, érable.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I can't stand rain when I'm trying to put some shit in the garden. I should be working. I can't stop. I'm working. But before I forget, I'll see you later. But that's your crate, and I finally managed to bring up.
Oh, thank you. Oh, brilliant.
How's your eye? Is it all right?
You see the pupil?
Oh my god, it's so different. It's massively dilated, isn't it?
Yeah.
If anybody didn't know any different, they'd think you were like.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm in and I'm up for a couple of days, so just ping me when you want company, yeah?
Oh,
Oh, loads of love. Good. Good. Right, we're going to see the dog. See these hideous green windows? This is because this fool that lives here broke the laws that we have around here and basically changed all the windows for double glazing. Elle a changé effectivement les règles qu'on a. Elle a remplacé avec le double vitrage. Fine, have double glazing, but have like the brown to match everybody else. Very quickly. Oh, I really needed no rain. But some bitch wanted to change her lesson time. Good. 1 second. Oh, I think they're still in. Well, he's in. Even if they're not in, they might have gone out. They might have gone down the town with the granddaughter who's coming to visit them. Possibly. Let's just go around the back. And just go around the back, and then you can at least see Brian. Piss off, rain. Do you want to see something insane? This is so stupid. This is such a waste. I just can't even get over. So you know the abandoned hall?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old is your country?
200 some years old.
Do you know where this is from? By the side of where we live? 1676. 1676, and no one's doing shit with it. Right, I'll just quickly show you Bright. Bright is the conservatory door open. Oh, there's Walter saying hi. Yeah, they've gone out. There's Bright in the window. I don't know what worked into a frenzy, but I did take Bright for a massive walk this afternoon with Jill. This morning with Jill.
Hello.
Oh, you're showing me your toy.
Oh, you're showing me your toy.
Baby boy. There you go.
Hello.
Big fat brother. Sig calls love pudding because he's fat. Oh, baby.
Oh, hello.
And there's the fat one behind.
Oh, hello. I miss
Good.
my dogs.
Right. Oh, piss off, rain. I want to get some kite work done in the garden. Let me just put this back on. Right, good. Excellent. I shall see you next week. Go. Be free.
Well, I'm going to be in South Africa. Let's talk.
All right, well, you need a different time zone, but you can still do shit. All right, speak
Okay.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
Well done.